The Park City Rotary Club was formed in 1980, and since that time, the club has generated over $1 million for local causes here in Park City. This week, the Rotary Club had the honor of having Utah Rotary District Governor Shaun Michel here to talk a little bit about his experience in Rotary, some of the international causes such as the eradication of polio, and what it means in his heart to give service to others.
You can't make change if you don't get involved. You do so much good. You're recognized. You're visible. You do so many things right. We're going to eradicate polio this year. That's a big deal. We've been working at this for over 30 years. Most of the world said you can't do it, but we're doing it.
Amy's bubble challenge.
Which bubbles were most fun?
Mine.
Which ones did you like the best?
The big ones.
The big ones. Well, yeah, they're majestic, they're big, they're fun. But did we get more big ones or little ones?
More little ones.
More little ones. They're harder to make. They take more product. And isn't that the way life is? The harder things are always more fun. Your bubble is huge. 200 countries, 1.2 million members. That's a big bubble. And I think you have to decide for yourself, what do you want your bubble to look like? It won't be easy. You make a difference. Never forget it. I'm so grateful to be part of Rotary, but I'm really grateful to be part of the Park City Rotary Club because you're doing it right. Look at your members. I mean, you got people from all cultures here. You engage the kids in the communities. The more kids we engage in Rotary to give them a venue that's safe, the less Columbines we're going to have. It's a tool, but we need more of you. My message to you is thank you. We've created an incredible team. We're here to serve you so you can serve others, so together we can serve many.
One of the highlights of the district governor's presentation to Park City Rotary Club this week was the announcement that the district conference for all of Utah's 2,000 Rotarians will be held in Park City coming up in May of 2017. With John HANRAHAN from the Park City Rotary Club, and John, District Conference for the Utah Rotary Clubs is coming to Park City next May for the first time in almost 20 years, an important occasion for all of the service-oriented Rotarians in the state.
Right. We're thrilled to have it here in Park City. It has been, I think, 18 years. It's going to be this coming May. We're getting everything geared up now. There are about 2,000 Rotarians in Utah, which also geographically coincides with our district, and we're hoping that we'll have 300, 400, 500 Rotarians here to really celebrate the different clubs in the district and all of the great projects they do in their communities as well as internationally. And we really look at it as a way to highlight Park City as a community, and Park City Lunch Club and the Park City Sunrise Club and the great programs that we run.
Now, I know that Park City is known for its great tourism base and a lot of fun in Park City, and I know that you're looking to put that fun into district conference next year for all of the Utah Rotarians.
That's right. I think the feedback from previous conferences from time to time is always, there's a lot of Rotary business that happens, it's not as much fun, I want to do more relation building and networking and just having a good time, and so that's really our focus this year. And our District Governor Shaun Michel has been very adamant that that's the goal. This is going to be a fun party to celebrate Rotary in all the different communities in Utah. Looking forward to it.
Great, thanks, John. With Pam Wall, the president of the Park City Sunrise Rotary, and Pam, your club is involved in a number of community engagements, and one is actually a very helpful program that's coming up this fall to help clean up some of the toxins that we all have around our homes.
Yes, it's the hazardous waste cleanup that we do twice a year, and we make it very easy for everybody. You just drive through, you open your door, we take out your paint, we take out your batteries, we take out your drugs, anything that we can dispose of for you so it doesn't pollute our streams. It's very important to save our streams, and then it's easy for you to clean out your garage and get rid of your toxins, and we will get rid of them safely. We have the hazmat men there pouring the paint. It's just a one-stop shop.
You know, Rotarians have really a diverse role in the community, and I know another event that's very important for your Sunrise Club is the Christmas Festival you do for the Latino community.
Yes, we have a bilingual Santa, and every child that comes, we have close to 500 people there, which is children and families. We feed them dinner. We have a gift for every child that they receive from Santa. Cupcake walk, games, prizes. It's just a big fun evening for the Latino community at Christmas time with the gifts.
You know, just finally, what is the importance to you and your club members for service and giving back to the community? We heard in the district governor's presentation today the importance of service and what Rotarians do. Talk a little bit about what being a Rotarian means to you.
Well, service above self is the motto, and all our members are members because they really want to serve, whether it is cleaning up trails. It just makes you feel better to serve, and we all are so fortunate in this community that we want to give back.
Thanks. With Jenny Smith, president of the Park City Rotary Club. And Jenny, this club has been around since 1980 and has been involved in a variety of activities. But what are some of the most important things that this club does to raise money to give back to local causes?
Our two biggest fundraisers are the Miners' Day, which is on Labor Day, and we celebrate with an old-fashioned parade, a barbecue cookout at the city park, and play games. We have music, and we raise a lot of money for our local nonprofits. The other nonprofit fundraiser is the Giving Tree.
Miners' Day has been around for a long time, but I know one of the new projects the club's been involved with is the Giving Tree Festival, which benefits nonprofits during the holiday season. Talk a little bit about that and its importance here in the Park City community.
Well, this is going to be our second year of the Giving Tree, and they're changing it up a little bit. Last year we had all of the trees out at the NAC and did a big auction. This year we're going to place them around town, and people can go by in this two-week period and find the tree that they like, or the decoration that they like, or the wreath that they like, and they can purchase it then. And then we'll have a celebration at the end of that, and this money goes directly back to the nonprofits. So, you know, each nonprofit can decorate and design their festive tree however they choose.
Let's talk a little bit about what Rotary means to the community, and particularly what it means to you as a longtime Rotarian. We heard today a very impassioned presentation from District Governor Shaun Michel. Talk about what Rotary means and the place that it holds in your heart.
Well, for me, Rotary, you know, when I first started, I don't know that I really understood what Rotary was, and that it was this big national organization. And then I started to learn more, and, you know, besides eradicating polio, we work really hard in our local community. And what our club does is we work hard to raise money to give back to the local nonprofits, but we also do some international projects, which is a great way to get our Interact students at the high school involved and to see what's going on in these other communities, and to help people and to really start that spirit of serving others. And for me, that's really what it's all about. I'm finding that I am, you know, there are different ways that I'm giving back to the community, and that I'm giving back to the larger community, the global community, whether it's going to Guatemala or going down to the Navajo Nation. There are different ways that we can all make a difference, and that's, you know, that is really special to me. And I hope that that's something that I'm passing on to my children, and that they will pass on to their children.
And then finally, a little bit of the pride that the club feels, the two Park City clubs now being selected as the host for the 2017 Utah Rotary District Conference coming next May.
Yeah, I mean, first of all, it's really unusual that a community this size has two Rotary clubs that are so vibrant and active. So we are really excited to invite the rest of the clubs from Utah into Park City and show them how we can throw a party. And there's nobody that can party like the Park City community. You know that we throw these great events, from the Olympics to the World Cups to the street festivals to Silly Market, whatever it may be. You know, we always do a great job, and it'll be really fun for the Rotary community of Utah to come and see what Park City does.
We're with Utah Rotary District Governor Shaun Michel, and he's here at the Park City Rotary Club today to talk to the club and also announce the site of the 2017 Rotary District Conference in Utah as Park City. First of all, Shaun, you have been a Rotarian for almost 20 years now and kind of got into it by happenstance, but talk a little bit about what Rotary means to you and from what you feel in the heart about the service that you give through Rotary.
Rotary is just an incredible tool to do good. I mean, it's 1.2 million members in 200 countries with the hope to bring hope and peace to the world through service. And to have that kind of membership people that have high ethical standards, that pass the four-way test, which is it the truth? Is it fair to all concerned? Will it build goodwill and better friendships? And will it be beneficial to all concerned? Is a great value to have among your members, so you can find people throughout the world that have common interest to you and people that you can trust.
Now, I know a lot of people are familiar with Rotary's cause internationally, which is the eradication of polio. Talk a little bit about the background on that and where that directive from Rotary stands now.
Well, in 1985, they started with the eradication of polio, something that the world didn't think was possible. Now we're down to the last two countries in the world, Afghanistan and Pakistan, although there was a recent a rise of 3 cases in Nigeria. But other than that, polio has been eradicated throughout pretty much the globe, but it's just one airplane ride away. And sometimes you have to immunize these kids 5, 6, 10 times before they actually get to the virus.
Now, Rotary International has been very involved in that cause, but let's come back to the communities here in Utah, 2,000 Rotarians in the state of Utah, and talk a little bit about the value of those clubs in local communities like here in Park City.
Well, every community has its own challenges. We have rich and poor alike. We have many cultures. We have cultures that have existed well over 100 years in Utah, and we have cultures that are moving in. Rotary is a safe place for all people to come together to discuss community problems and discuss ways to make things better, discuss our children, and make a difference in our communities.
Finally, the Rotary District Conference is coming back to Park City after an absence of almost 20 years. Talk a little bit about that party that's going to be happening here in Park City next May.
Well, Rotary is 111 years old, but this year is the 100-year anniversary of the Rotary Foundation, which is a foundation well over $1 billion. Plus, this year we hope to eradicate polio, so we want to have a party. Park City is the place to party. I mean, people here have fun. They know how to have fun, but they make a difference along the way. It's like I said earlier, and Tom Brokaw said, in this country, it's easy to make a living, difficult to make a difference. You guys make a difference, and you have fun along the way. And there's many things that the Rotarians throughout the state can learn from the people in Park City. And so my goal is to have a greater relationship and understanding with all Rotarians in your community.
Shaun, thank you for being here in Park City today. We'll look forward to seeing you next May.
Thank you very much.